afenunsia kase ebo no abetoa so de amaye baby bia wo hwe ye free on your TV Oyerepa TV on your radio Oyerepa 100.7 live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio ho nyina betimi do messages afa ebenya brand adaje na wiai ana nwumre yakenkan ewo dwumade no so de ama Solomon Kata atenase awode ebe wura no solo akwa ba bibia bokode
nyame adom boss
nyame ekoso kama kama okay all right eti solo encho de ebe wura no ne ye wia no ne nsem ebebe fie na ya bedi enkomo ewo fie about 30 minutes ago na Asante Kotoko management any coach Karim Zito in share mono a chassis soluti
meet your boss
30 minutes ago
no interest pa
and a meeting no a chassis na omuguso aje so modin komo jumadi na ekoso no yeso yaso de da fom tolo bibi je nwe ye de betudwa
okay
on say neno eyeda ida Zito ebesti ana obeko ene de cheche wankọ de na Zito obo till the end of the season
de tie no
say ne de coach Karim Zito ankọ na eso be ya Asante Kotoko till the end of the season
but now said the last time an happen kan yom ko di nkomo no say o man share aduana no man share house of folk dia bibisi but house of folk game na fe na eba and boss want has there no o want ne ka we na no post here nation bio
sir
nation okay aduana no kan house of folk 2 games na eba no o se so omo share aduana stars there no mo ko share house there no enye sa bibisi nti aduana de ende ya bo awie anko yi tina ma adwen me sen ko ka aduana ne house na nke be twa ma e bia Zito abo house de na wie minim se we ya make be bre na abonyo so because omo mpese obeba be bo house game no but based on an happen KMC chairman nkomo DND na me feel say nke wo se ye mane bo heart to folk de ni we ni he say house de ne so anko ye dia na say se ensem na happen krakan no it say ya tro krata as ya ma too much so the 2 matches no ba kwa say ba kwa kan nanke ahwe de be kwansa na e bia take decision but pressure ne so as supporters ne mount on the IMC any coach na nka samu no boss who say ya hanom na nka ya hana ya coach so mo mpese mo be resign pempi no but ba bia nka bia pressure na e Zito so no anka obe resign nka obe resign because no make remark bia na me feel say pressure on so pa
okay
yes the post match interview no pick side no okay say still team no a team in progress or building stage into the supporters ni nyanto boase mo but so mo nyanto boase a any omu coaches no mo ntimi nya bibia amfa ho
yo
where's of a coach I have pressure on it so pa
enti solo ene ye be hwem se coach Karim Zito otna anase wokwa se de mekan no o survive na meeting ni dia now you could coach 10 years they show team.
The meeting as a chill.
I say
like time no mu shiano.
It's a meeting here consultation.
Normally you game we are. Na after game meeting no mo ye ne joade bia na no ya no anopa be 10 nanka.
O ma ye we special Monday edition.
E bi so say crucial.
Nti eso mo ye consultation
no mo ya ye ko meeting no ye pese
say management ni muso no. O ma chese o mu puna na puna no
yeah
on se kese ba ku ni ha
okay
on se ku kese apia o tie na echi o UKCC ameka say
okay but some dey say o ma break Sudan we no
oh ma break
and I no Kramisha Ignatius
enti ni nyina no eso mo ye consultations so te me chena say okay see ma coach ne ko fa coach fufuro ba coach fufuro no ba no e de na expect afi no ho oba so de ba be challenge for league title no ana say yen concede na yen ka so o prepare team no towards next season ne sa anyoma no eti over factors bebre so te me chena say over factors bebre but enra me de maso toto form no management no omugidie ewo Zito mu aba fom pa
okay
anko mu benya pa dia anka kwasieda enye Zito na te bench
okay and also mu take man you decision ni bio
ko benya kwasieda enye Zito ene betena bench ntudie ni nyina no danger man ne Zakitu ena afi Obed ba obehwe mu asem na
Zito antra say an assistant to Prince Ousu maybe omo the Hamza be kind of because omo na ye de two coaches as it 21 ma beat me handle niema
me hu ade bo nse amokofa Prince Owusu no me die me mu na me fi se rule no mo de ma no emfo aso
Prince Owusu
ai
ondru ho ana
enye onnu ho onse solo se ye do bi di wanim e wa adwuma ma se sometimes wo hwe ni dibre
okay
baby owo so tem chana se na ka se oni pay e bia baby owo no kra no nti we di odi manim a eye
okay
so tem chana se
and who person chese Prince Owusu ne brozito so ana
omro ne so but me hwe Prince Owusu a any coach Karim Zito a
emfa
no modwuma ye be yeden
okay
nti nyamwam se no am just stadium se ye bobo ne car park so for like eno azu game no mo boy no unze on the pitch pa boy ye bo se ye bobo pa enya more than 55 minutes
there be say na eno no sensem no be brain tokwa ne buga no
enya more than 55 minutes
pre-plan ade
emu be 20 minutes there na me hwe bench wo
okay
onhu se coach simi no kasa Zito nam ne baby coach na
bana
so nam ne baby
bana say na Hamza ho na oni Zito coordinate kakra
e dey na moye timi
ti we sorry ba no abe issue instruction
we so ya no so ya dey onhu so mo mienu aka bom so
ye change a on so obi
Debi onhu hwe enti eno wo ho yesi kodogo players nso so say enwemu asamede aba aye be di hu komo mo say enu ade course wo dressing room no tension and I'm paying for person the two players nso they be tin affect your performance
okay
e be di hu enkomo Emmanuel Ajimabadu former player the man Sante Kotoko enu no stadium ho ono so coaching ko no odina no atomo bi House of Folks so say somebody no na yabo banks upon
yeah somebody
me sure say e ball be form ho no players in home phone so me ho an kankan say ade na ba betum a mo betin akwakoyi tete se mo peso mo tua be busumi mienu out of the 3 months no e dey ema players no we ni nkomo bebre ene aboabo no e dey ebremo ena anwumre e wo highway sports jumedi no se dem kan no jumedi ne ye live on your TV saso on your radio e Oyerepa 100.7 Facebook e Oyerepa Radio o search ya wonsa e betimi akan ye fa eye wonsem a wo ebra ewa abra ode ba SMS ana WhatsApp 0241915555 0241915555 saso no ma sulu omunya kwanya entimi mfre no ana so bu ha na type no ebi asamre kwa wa busy ne okutade mu obetimi aye voice note na odi aba na aboni dwumadi so edi amawo ye nyina na ye ka bom edi dwuma kopim se nunsia bebo na ya sore so na nunsia kasebo aba beto aso solo brenie odi eru amono ne na afi nseme wa amono ni nyina no solo abomodin edi eguho edi amaye kata
boss yes on the broad wings of Perfect Skin and Body Therapy PKB group of companies Lavons Anyone Tomato Mix Bosch Digital Sunlight Toma Daruma yede sem kakra eba sede ye ba anwumre bia ye no we ni ebonitel ye wi ana show no atoaso edi amamunim sensempi ene ho ene ye di ho enkom especially wabra Sante Kotoko locked up in a crucial meeting to decide the fate of coach Karim Zito. Yeah, the exclusives free ho at the amount ewo dwumadie ne so ene anwumre na okọ amanoni nsem ni mu a John Duran officially Zenit St. Petersburg our Vili player no yedi kaka e dey achiro ese John Duran Al Nassr ena ofri ekọ e Fenerbahce on loan he say we free Fenerbahce wono edi na ni achemu ewo e Zenit St. Petersburg wa bra Al Nassr etwa ne contract no onem e Fenerbahce ewo no Michelo no ene ena Zenit St. Petersburg boboko no womo etumi aye official unveiling area choma chitafo nya se John Duran enso aba ebesi akan ede amomo Luis Enrique PSG womo head coach na nsensam ne basa esen Enrique ebia na orem ewo England no be top clubs ni bi no so etumi akochi Luis Enrique dinkomo ede first rumors no na Enrique say one way happy ewo Paris Saint-Germain enya dia wodi na ni chem e baby fufuo na wakọ akokochi e on my say the PG Boboko no eno kramu a ensom e France coach ne nsem a wono som area tuja ensom e ho eno no na okọ Thomas Frank na so ya coach ofi Brentford bana hopes ewo ho pa ba no buy na say tournament spend e memo ayetene e de amaspes wo mo team no na de tienie Thomas Frank and ahead of Nyame Admo Newcastle United game and we toja no what the air toja said I obvious almost Spurs team no more desperate and some be winning games ninya ne say pressure abo almost so papa supporters and more pressure and so bobo ko ni mo entomo ha ese ne omum ebetumi winning matches and some honoma and Thomas Frank ni semwa wodi toja boss mami fan toja so ko basa won bobo ko na say ya video na ye ready unsa yedi can report say orani ding Eden one Laporta ahead of elections in Obasa. Boss Omumrano and say so your president near Betuaba na ote so also resign and son what to me say jina ami ato so aba enti one Laporta I resign ama say on interim basis and you run ding and so edem Uche Uche ena ono eba abedi jumano as interim president edi ama FC Barcelona wo mu bobo ko na wiye na one Laporta ko change document or the documents ni na ko che ne sa entino de be na ye the video no ato so na boss an wasem ne say one Laporta ko ye na omu ye change over bibia Emma Julian Alvarez Uche wono enso ebe take over no ena yes car Barcelona dema one Laporta any adin na oja ho boss video ni ni ento omu free the headquarters our mo kono nya dia one Laporta bus official car no drive biem ne de ketua bi a esi nchan oba na okori tenam a he said onye president biem a match bosome no and Barcelona mo presidency elections no and also etumi atoja ye dia ho nsem no edem a e wo dwumadie ne so na udim say as president ne ba ko ye mo ni din o wo mo omo pe dwumadie no ba ko ehase ye campaign eso omo tomana or the Julian Alvarez ebe for Atletico Madrid aba Barca eno obi campaign message ono so Barcelona wo the presidency ni mo a eno so enkomo na ba ewo dwumadie ne so na anwumre na o Real Madrid wo mo bobo ko ni mo a man fan tuja so run dey Florentino Perez and I so asase di nkomo say we investor now ba Madrid abe investor almost say what's up on a club no one long term strategy more align Next is a Super League Madrid. ASM Komu be chance no matiabo no. We investor now banan support Super League na. Enya dia omo ebe amo be invest Madrid on bobo kon me here say there. Who this care ba enya Madrid omo die soon bi omo ni so ade unu bia no. E was so support and Sakra enam omo jao ama also what to me edisika abehye club ni mu a ye dia ho nsem no enso ema ewo eye dwumadie ne so Super Green Eagles head coach Eric Chelle na me who Eric Chelle asem no boss na I say my dream is to become the first African coach to lead Real Madrid 80 hour Eric Chelle Nigeria head coach or say on what transfer how who say Madrid by black coach pass yes coach be for Africa a coach Madrid e bin see that no person the first African coach one remember abe lead Real Madrid one ebobo kono and so ewo eye Spain eno Eric Chelle ni nsemo de atoja ewo eye Nigeria one mo national team no and so aso Cristiano Ronaldo strike no boss ya reremo a de abawie na yesi senye eye Benzema ko Hilal ni nkwa o yesi adwumayefo bi ewo Al Nassr team ni mu a no musika edile yemfama omunti sanka has deep players ka 3 months nanka big player bi ewo has bobo konim eti say bia Benjamin Asare Osimon Tieska na memmo makotena fie ama yeso the pressure to mpanyimfo so ama salaries no mo this staff for mu tia nyina no wo mo etimi atua na siska no kambo mo a best 488,000 pounds and Ronaldo ne strike no ama Auna Setia, Ede Ama other staff, and also on my say or return it. Now I see a kind of Auna Sanemo, Yamia Tumu midweek, Womum, any Akadak, Ewo AFC Cup, Ewo Turkmenistan, on to me Emobi, Nemum, a Saturday, Aunasa, any Alfate, Ebo, any Aquatic Bar Massa. The way Benzema Kobo hat trick, Nene is you, and Nanibebre Papa, until Ronaldo, Ebo returning Saturday way. Ejama au nasa wonwe bobo kono aba abesia kan ejama mo no so eje ne strike no ebe wie ya ye de ehun sem no eje ma o ewo eye dwumadie no esobash digital satellite dealers in all kinds of decoders are ye de ball football lovers momra ba sase na momaji decoders ni nyina bi game centers hotels guest houses restaurants individuals mobile yebema mu decoder ani bi ye installation area na ya recharge at the account packages no they be account very affordable at Report Junction ship mo ho and Bash digital satellite ewo and to be friend 0200 05 0848 0200 05 0848 Lavons any Hondi tomato mix Happy Sunshine Education Project Eguswa Ekoso to Lavons any Hondi tomato mix fire wadiane odi ye aduane a wote den nyina no na u donate ede ama education funder yes ya create ese ye de boa na education atumpon ewo eye Ghana enkwan no ne abomu ne bede na adisua enso akoso Lavons any on the tomato mix and our conso na wato PKB more brand new car tires, brand new car batteries omo asye the ten say tie no am kase size bia upe bia no PKB ma bi oba battery na hodo nyina kan keto ane akese bia nyina wom ma bi omo asye security doors ya fa e free Turkey, Italy, Germany any other European countries at the Aba main office. Ya watafo nkamofo asi ene hwe animu afe Europe for Chrome Neuro Junction and Encry Brigade PKB group of companies eho nyina eho 0209 170 030 and a number obefre now ne edi enkomo perfect skin and body therapy ya skin kama edi amount pimples stretch marks na so ben ko tattoo Nina no perfect skin and body therapy. Yeah, ne kama body slimming, stomach reduction, capping therapy, body enlargement, flat tummy. Nina no oba. Ye be at the amount kuma say and cranny takrade. Ye be branches. Friend 0553 312911 and 0272 453535. Now the perfect skin and body therapy at the Encomo perfect skin and body therapy. Be perfect. Ye so na ye de enkrofon cross on sem ene abofo on sem no e de esi ene anwumre e dwumadi no so boss ye koro kapie jamade nti wo sem born quick na me Georgina esi edua amponsa ene ye Mami Georgina ne birthday nti no ye wish no a special birthday every ohukani black off motors e abuso kayakra honestly young we show Blackie of Black off motors okay and on the company no Black off motors on the dankwa vice chairman okay and na kwa me dankwa circle na kwa me dankwa belong to no on the chairman okay so what you say Matthias ba say na so a greater Accra regional circles council yeah we penny pa all right nti ne hokani Georgina Asiedua Oza eh so the abuso kan the one the back of the seminar okay the back of the seminar Matthias me ko wedding bi yemfa last one in sorry Yvonne Owusu ewo Saturn UK and Yvonne birthday ntino no so you wishing a special birthday Yvonne yes and enemy your family and you voice in back phone so as a wa na I am ho Deco boss FM manya we interest woman interest umpa and then you be kokotwi jibo and then you be kokotwi na say e so dey be abokru bro
That they me force no one penny so.
I know you're there.
Ah,
I know you're there.
so bossy.
The any bossy you.
I made it.
Only I know B2. I know B2.
Kube.
A quite also on.
Bamile so.
Obuasi kwa ho man so kwa ho na be kwa ho. Baako. Ba B2.
Me do obuasi na menim. Na men charge my form more cough cans. Nina enanwumre se me chia wo mo. Na omo hwe no munye adwuma be bia nko kama. Danger, bibia bako de.
Nyameda rom.
Enyo me koso kama. Ewe mu se fun tua waso denden dia waso ya hye na obusi bisansem mi.
You meeting ni koso. Meeting ni koso. Na the decision makers are torn between number 1 relieving Zito of his job. Number 2 allowing him to play the House of Folk match and then see what happens. And then number 3 allow him to end the season. Nafi omo do mbeye nti normal sa decision we me and say mu baako and they will eventually arrive at say bia o de mane mo House match ni nwie no wi ana yahwe de ebeye ana say ye mane nko na ye mpo bi mane mo House match no ana ye mane ntwan ni nwie season no a na fi ya pe obi fufuro.
Okay, Boris Francis, the message be about you share Boris Francis message your own Liverpudlian.
Yes.
Or your immigration officer na never be the message ne by menim say akanu Ghana Togo border and no one na say Boris me hu baby or say so what direction is Kotoko heading to? He's asking a question. And interim management is in their 4th year. No, sometimes Omunya 4th year, 3rd year.
3rd season.
Yeah.
With
no infrastructure improvement. And all they are doing is to recruit players and coaches and sack them anytime they want. Boss, was it the sole problem of tactical issue that led to our loss yesterday? No. Why do we want to sack only the coach then? And no Boris Francis there out there no. Minim anu ya wo e de masasim we ya Boris e de abai.
Boss. You can say with regards to Boris issue no say blood kakra. Resource one aspect. Infrastructure and even administrative structure. Once I talk administrative structure no and yet one of an ideal one. I say emu hakakra I say enye firm especially as a question appear ni hokra dia na I weak even more because oko secretariat hono mo a akotoni at least I think emam you be am so mo hono mo bo ano asa eba management level nana pinkra lawyer safuduku kakra na kwasi aba no de ho be twum kakra na okọ na the administrative structure itself of the club no it is not an ideal one. Then infrastructure and no kakra ekoso adakoja achi but it is not sani awo pe no sani epese ehunu no ukwe kotoko the caliber of commercial center kotoko the development infrastructure wise at adakoja achi no kotoko akachiri pa. So and yet wait, but you see, and necessarily a born city no. A movie or honor more a bet babat a bet take it time. So when now be to say to where Obe decided to say he go out of his way and do put my son why no more. If you honor more a bet party will come for instance this Adakojachi a better kitam and sana ye even something in similitude to what is happening at Pugmai. The reason is very simple. Kotoko is not making money. Today Kotoko goes to Menshia for money, at least to pay even salary. I better not wait to make more infrastructure. Until Kotoko will be positioned in such a manner that a better generate enough revenue, a better infrastructure. And now say the people who will be in charge of the club are ready to finance the infrastructure aspect of the club. No? Day in, day out, even players 3 points. Even though football today has grown beyond the 11 players and the 3 points thing. In fact, to answer me on the question, and yet players no one the resource neighbor. Infrastructure can't be no one resource because say players no training no pitches no come training was no say never pa and no kwa bet me when it comes to resource. Even though the 3 points is the more, and I say the 3 goals or the win or the 3 points is the most important, you know, to even achieve that 3 points, you know, factors be ena edeba. You have to have good infrastructure, baby. Omo tie, baby. Omo training, baby. Omo ko training. On say baby ombe ye training fi anopa ko poma nwumre. On say bi ho no ma ombe ya anopa no ma ye nwumre. E ba ne sa na bi omo ntimi nsa anko baby omo te. And no matter intini sometimes you stay within the until say oko as a training grounds for Liverpool. So players into omo ka anopa no ko training. Na say da no training no ye wo the aya anopa ne nwumre a. They stays around. Omo ho ye wo gym ho ye wo bibia ho no mo a be ma be comfortable till say mo be ye nwumre na wi apon ko ofie. Sa no mani nyina no sika na ye de ye kotoko today ntimi nya sa ade no omu ni the resources na omu de be ye no menwa sa no mani nyina so ka ho bi na de sa 3 points no enso eba enti akwaye ne ho the chicken and the egg kind of thing emu bia no you don't really see which one should come first, but they also complement each other to make sure say because the other side of it is that say unya resource on so ya na ema eyi pressure fuel so esanso ma okwa ma utimi ekodin komo e de pesika utimi ton resource no e de pesika utimi etwe nipa de ma in terms of your attendance, match attendance na ni nyina no de pesika then ubetima reinvest sika no into infrastructure and so for instance ubetima nya sponsorship, betimanya partnership. It comes with a whole lot of things. And results also so bad. And also to me, boa ma utimi edi BB. Okay. And today's kotoko there, set pass kotoko be move straight into infrastructure gidi there. I think say MD.
And no this I say. And based on what club Nikomu say no, which ABC no game on boy against Adriana. Ubetimi aka say season year course year team nyoma shedan ko se de obi ehwe no coach nkwa na ese de ensatrem so
you see say what the annual results no ka asem a uko fa infrastructure ni bamu a ebe ye din kakra
you go almost start ni bi no
so it has always been the case send it na no na tie na omode eya yi no and send your ten no and one omode ball all over the period no and then after ya omoba ya omo bebo ko yi omo better off infrastructure wise than Kotoko enti ama say woka say what the annual results na e ka there even though you expect more from clubs like Kotoko ne has them say omo no ombe show the way by way of everything administrative setup said no infrastructure even omo technical department even playing body no the kind of materials has the Kotoko betimi enya and I say ese omu nya no obviously you don't expect say other smaller teams no ebe but and then there Kotoko no aduana no infrastructure no aduana there no nye better than Kotoko so come the boss adro no
ntufu say yenyina de ma Kotoko lusu ye which ni babe na fu say eye coach Karim Zito na e come for so players nye eno me do stadium me ko hear second half
okay
me share first half on TV and I'm rush be hear second half no stadium na the first person me share no stadium on ya no
ya ofa
no na ebufu a na e wa no mu no oye ya ma fe na supporters no musu gina ho no afi no mo be support the anoka and anu asem nyina ne say bo no mo bo no Kotoko bo like a team awoni coach
sa no no
asema no and odi ebufu na be ka kire mi o
sa no
and
that time yeah
supporters o mo ba ba bia na e gina no ase dodo na ne ya adwen enti ade ne de ayeden Zach mami ntie oso
do ya samo ana yewi anope na ano ko support the friend me din intino to kroma se dia na mbe share ko to kroma da na den MC nya obetre na obete football day resource ekosi ya wanya obetre
I don't know much about Kumasi da
and if no one Kumasi and make change say still and if no one o share ko to konra na me chichiri ma chere say the record still stands o share ko to Kumasi da and still na o share ko to wada ndo match e draw aha ntino me trust mama no education is a match no a drawing game FIFA mremo no penalties shootout and ka
akito asem we dey mbacho anya tire yi
no ma be yikoto kwa film
ya yikoto kwa film
oh da bi mo say
we dey FIFA mra ne ho ahwan dey na go fa FIFA mra de ko checho bi asem
oh da bi that is
competition yebo eno nim say competition no
oh jibo
me bacho me bawo o de kasamiti
jibo o say when we sit here we are supposed to use what
but any time bia dey use
what FIFA says FIFA say penalty shootout and kind the main event no the only about for tie breaking event and enka it's more on boy no in the record books of health a drawn game
like asem we dey
o dey na eduana for na
ko na send the FIFA World Cup na ne
FIFA World Cup do obeje
league ni nyina no
FIFA World Cup do obebo FIFA World Cup obeje one penalties no be ka say this Argentina J World Cup
if you go through your head to head champion untam me more experience FIFA say it's a tie breaking event and the main and common football on 90 minutes and count. If you go and check what the check game be am be abo mo win penalties bia no that game has been recorded as a drawn game
by winner
draw na chino be win
come no it is still now but match na I boy and the air draw
any winner
it is say oko kotoko na edua na head to head it has been added to one of their drawn games but it was there was one it was tie breaking because there was a tie so they need something to break your two teams
and no the my points so nya ye be kana no aya no mo ranking no mo use anwoma no
not ranking
do na ya kobo fan na ma show bo penalties magic up o si akotwo no fi say
enti they have eliminated Kotoko but they've not beaten them.
Now how do you eliminate somebody whereby one share?
Because there's a tie breaking something to decide the two. But based on some you can go and meet me as and more in incredible amount and now also working can buy for messing am working can be why it's penalty shootout any part of the football game. The bar for a tie breaking and let me say only about the record still stands until the come here and be you know. Only say na bafo ka be at this stage any management as more and how bad management here and how poor they are and infrastructure and BBSM because one the infrastructure didn't play the game yesterday. The management did not play any game yesterday and no man selection me and now come and I mean what you say you know yenti say boys no omunye bebi na and omunye biane ndi and I enti omaka so what however the management setup is obi fi say enye papa infrastructure any club bia no is a one for the second matter thirdly matter go for thirdly club thirdly matter and need and cast na e kan kra jibo ko ball na ko ball ndo no any management and a selection my coach no it's about a coach giving resources so on fan ko adwuma and one fan timi anye adwuma that is the matter we are discussing now na enya nron kwa repeatedly results are not good. Results are not good. Eti what happens next? Do you see? Now no kind of say obi catch am say zito kwada so o parking no fit kuma sa chepa.
O parking no.
my teen interview bi ne o say project na omo ye no ohu ni se enche ebeso aba but ka obenya ananka ono na otena ho na anka aso aba de ama no but anso aba se oni ho no mo a the next person obeba bia no obeti so aba. I think this is loaded. This is very, 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 very loaded. On said last week at post match, almost a similar statement. Emma can say Zito has predicted his exit, and then you just a penra. Zito talking to the media with this a live interview. Wasan so sa kan bia mu say se ne o hihye ni team se na ototo ne normal no team na o hihye no o gidi se enche eso ebe so aba na emomu no obenya ananka ono na wo hodan ka wo te so aba edi na so oni ho no ma the next person be bia no ebe te so aba edi.
Pressure starts say e kono so na like when the signs started coming at you achapa ono ahun say is on the verge of being sacked na che nti wa no na the problem that I'm no say for the meeting no ebeye whether he has been communicated earlier say say pam no because one contract was him even though some of the clauses that on contract no say BBC now uko status na FIFA enye adwuma on say time they are trying to give education about how FIFA yen nyama and those things no one sir one month notice say you say the man no I can't confirm whether he was given that notice earlier or not. Say if they want to sack him 1 month notice and no consequences be an say e bia wechiri so instead of bia say even do FIFA no say the nyeduma ba bia na locally dia multimedia na omafo omonyo mitire no moko now the normal thing say 3 months or 4 months I tua ye jaw kwan
3 months
and Zito is on 4,000 and I'm work
$4,000
yes he's on $4,000 a month and if you want to pay him off 444 say no and
12,000 yeah
yes $12,000 until another two was edge na what done I say no there are a lot of issues that they have to you understand discuss na omohwe na omoka na bibia CE tell that there will be peace no be economy because you see I've said it makaka say you see it here say you kofa di the money you demo bia betimi a kire say give us something about the style of footballer or House of Folk. Obi Odema Pia will give a very good analysis of how did he set up the team. What do you want to do? Just the Abia players in a park and so deliver. But you see the hierarchy, you see the process. Yes, of the Jamani. Now I'm going to Lions. It was to say SSA. Don't SSA because Obia no Dema Bia ni what? A friend is a coach, Bashiru for. What that's what ya how Bashiru for team plays. At the one down, you know, say no more. But this have been in this asset coach for more than 8 months in here. Nobody can tell us this is how Zito won the ball. Is he a possessive team? You don't know. Is he a defensive coach? Is he a team that plays on the counter attack? But I'm asking questions. But when it's I want my brothers to help me say one, is he a possessive coach? Is he a counter attacking coach? Is he a defensive or but I want to know the style of football, the style of coaching, why he brings. Because you see, every coach Biano has one BB. Sign my boy now, whether you are defensive, you are possessive, or you are counter-attacking coach. You have to have one of them. But one, we are not seeing Kotoko possessing football. We are not seeing them defensively. We are not seeing it. Counter-attacking football, we are not seeing it. Say a mid-block, say a high press, no, meanwhile we are not seeing it. If a coach lasts for about 8 months or more, now we are not seeing this signs as a head coach. It's a problem. It's a big problem. Last, and a message be when Ogum was sacked, he was still in 2 competitions, you know. Time Ogum, no FA Cup or you. Our league in the moon,
which is last season.
Time he was still in the 2 competitions, but the narrative was different because now Obiashe still na ekuta Ogum no be bia na okona no dey kwa to amanim. So uche kana na announce na as a can no you bia na can na check ya na sa driver o na kamu o kwa na tia na cheche na say car no dan ho enye yie. So people saw the signs say baby na Ogum na emwa. Zito have shown more of that signs now you from Ogum no say enye yie opo do FA Cup of film Ogum was in the FA Cup we do film sata na ni pam Ogum no na one of the guys saying Bossas no one say Kotoko 8 points. Oh, it wasn't 8 points. And I'm Murafi. It wasn't 8 points. You pam Ogum to the extent that Kotoko now I say Omuko renew or even the friend say baby ania no me ye so it last year so it tells you time and Omuko even though na we've seen the sign not good, but not any bad because points na first in Lidu Kotoko na endorse. But Kotoko say he can't win the league for them. It's because of that Yaman Conchain.
Juba so say see the Ogum Kwamo Faso Pamno last season yes is it to the Mapampano.
I say I just do. And I understand he's a former player. I say have you heard any of the legends speaking? That is the problem I have with Kotoko. Any legends, no. And you din. O my say Manchester United for no. Old players no. And do you think that the AC? Bia onye legend anka. On the monka. I want to hear Safu Jampi.
FC Tiru.
He is quiet. He's not talking. Obianko you betting in camp cuz Safu Jampi will talk.
No friend there.
First name my friend no. Asa me tell Wakasa.
But asa no Wakasa no.
No, I'm not the one who have been calling him. About we seen the interviews. He is speaking. Yesterday I saw him at the stadium. I saw him at the stadium. They are not talking. Because he's their own. We want to hear them. What is their position? What is their stance on Karim Zito? What is their stance on Karim Zito? He is not performing. We want to hear from them.
It was all 2 players.
Yes. Because he is their own. They are quiet. No, they be sana. Obiba. Muntbi kasam enye yo koma se. The order of the day is that the order of the day is so we want to hear them. Zito is not performing. Baby, Jibu. It's not about 30 race or not. Me, my kind of person. If you 100%, they don't embrace 20% chance of winning the league. 8 points. Jibu. People say, why am I saying this? More Ghana. I know how we play the league in Ghana here. Mediama, Kofuru perform. You can't come and win the league 8 points. Kromasi. Kwanya first boy league Kromasi no. And can baby. And Asa 6 points. I don't say that bro. by saying I know last week then the people say obi bisa question say will he sacrifice the league for champions? I say how come how many matches 14 and you don't need to sacrifice the league? That is Europe. Ghana here when first we boy a league no obi beat 8 points that be any year eti baby ejina no we want to see how this decision make the key because baby ejina no
that you do
obi aba na
obo safu jam fidin
o aba
o wala ni so
o wona me papa no me papa no je no o me ta me papa no
eji wo sem na o kan no safu o line so
o me papa no
be se wa obusa no wa busa no
o na kwa banza
FCT we mo akwa ba
me Joseph Striker.
okay zabo me ho wa che o se bibia boko de
Enya boko se unya iska wo afi we are serious sir.
No comment. Zagito wasem na kan safo line so ka che
oh safo de ye bone me see previously no na yete mo nkapa in terms of kotokoko ti samo ba enyama nkoyie no ba we dey ase zito ba ye nshada nti o place ne nka ko enyama nkoyie ba ye ntemo nka nti epese ye say adenti na ase my too silent on your own zito
Ya temna wo kan no ya temna wo kan now o santama oni santama ne straka na wo the straka ye bibia wa be dia wa ri straka Bebuzao.
Somebody is already wa confirm na asem na wo kan o.
Ka me pete me busa no say straka ye bibia ka ne boss ne straka. Straka ye bibia oba be dia wa.
Okay, so obeso che say because Zito a former player of the club. Say nyoma kura nkoya muntimi ma bonten meka because oye former player of the club or your teammate.
Yes, I know the normal. I can football because so to me and yes a radio so former player on the ball and now or no so what I kick and I say and then Omo management you know a matter and your old players are that one they make it
okay but
for your management or and the management you know the bet me Omabeka as my yeah old players and yet to be my ME Nipa manager media no de menye obi be ye dia me menye
okay na say results never no wani je ho.
Oh, results to the football there, whether you win, lose or draw. Many new, but enyaba over any day.
Okay. And a man for a portion blame. Say a coach Karim Zito and I met him in your results. Oh no, my argument.
Oh, I read the Obian and Agin. In the miming and see Obia for the body. Maybe go did him papa temo. Edi no ma ko de bibia bebia no. Na ya fanisa.
Okay. Edi wa wo ha de pa na ma say timi nya resourcing.
Oh, results to the football there. E debut o dey saga.
No, sabu me bisa say team no hye ho ansa no abenya resource. Kotoko in their last like 3 games. Ohebo na team ne bona enhyeda nkoye. Enu akwa the FA Cup aduana asa abeyi Kotoko afrim. Enu na mebisa wo say bo na omobo na enkoye afa resource nsa ma no. Safo hwe ye dem pa na ma sa de ni si.
Saka, every day me timi ka wi o. Me bibi wo buta me sa eyide dia. Me timi ka bibia. Some of reporters. It's more than who they encourage. Maybe they are some video. Maybe to me who they are encourage.
Okay. Mati.
Because Osaka, and Santa Maria Bibia, over Santa Mama. No, Yenima. And to me, Zitoma.
Okay.
And so far as wabo ball ni bi me ne ball ye you know. E management ansem enye me safo Javier.
Okay. FCT Swarovski. E bi use players no aso mo nyere omo ho. Eno so e.
Saga. Me see. Me die. Me di blame be ma obia. Bia ba no. Ye nyina ye mpa ye moa. Emwa na team ne nsa sorry. Eno ano no.
Okay. Matias here. Safo yemfa unsia. Ebedi komasa na has game na baso. Why?
Mate.
Okay. All right. Safo Jemfi. Ena Zakito wa bakasa no.
Edem. Oyiwa. Edem. Afa. Oyiwa. Edem. Unse what the president they've set and they said we'll keep and the dates and the events that have happened, but you're not training now at all. What it means is that in the future, Biano, they have to keep their silence. In the future, Biano, no, we may be banom bekasa metiomo.
I'm painful, but you
say that in the bad way, but
now you
bet you almost say they don't have the moral right to criticize. So only the moral right to criticize Ubia because Mojana wo coach bimo and no having a war Zitomu. We want them Yankaseka Zito wants some bonnet, but the Jumana Oyan. And if he say you can't say make Mark be afa. It shouldn't be about Safo Bodik let me example no omudoso no no kwan e kasa former player no kasa. So I say omudoso no no kasa omudoso. But obia silent because I understand he's your former player but that president they've set no should guide them tell. Baby, me anopa, I said it. It is clear. Me beka say players ni bi. Jibo no be play esi they are not happy with coaching and the fact that they are not yencho mo hwe nyane o. Me beka say I remember this as me friend man member ko kire say most of the players omu prepare na no senior bebe na nya no kre omu trefie chat any surprise mo say so be injury bia obetre fie sa he doesn't want to play
players na shada
me say problem say wo
I know senior beka ya yeti bulldog team doctor de makoto ba e ma me bisa na sa issue o say ye bebo game no kotoko players o mapra no and na club need do official page announcement
official page
yes which is Peter Amidu akwa so two players no mo announce so mutimi emo game na meboa on the club official page and amboa and why
these are the
two to person che say o ma e be announce so o mapra no mo na epra obi aka ho bia ya mo ne di bia umprai
don't want to be
yeah the me who ye need to and no me bisa no
number 2 anti also dimero
John double so
o say
tell me I'm surprised
me de me who ye no e bia o say o ma club official page I announcement so mo pra no o mo na tu o mo medical team no o ma ka kire technical team ne management so mo pra
e no bo di me
enti say me see de me who ye na ma me ko bisa no question because asema wo kan na mate and supporters be bra frame say kodo players ni bi sheda fake injury and one player kwa enra me be hu no game na yemwa cause supporters 10 be frame you 8 e boss a player ni din so wo sheda fake injury no person free kotoko into no say o mai be babo ntia be bo mu din say o mo pra no eno na medical team ni dia ma team no so mo pra ba one tinipa obi di wo ma say nipa ko no pray
but on training what is the problem what is the
o mo say o say ho na enyo modwuma
That is then no, you see, uncle because of us, the issue, the news is that we pay. And yes, uncle because uncle no at all uncle. The person is not going to go play. You see, I think the problems around the team is too big. Yes, time and about for infrastructure management team now. They have the problem that we have to tackle at a different time. Because I think, for example, this medical team is a big problem. Because the players get injured and they don't even know their status. And the medical team, you should come. I mean, no. They don't know. The player no, they don't know.
Oh, my examine and my examine.
They examine a player and tells himself that he's fine. The person cannot walk. Senior, I say we be behind you. Also, you see behind you.
Now, say between because medical team, no. And we be out in chain. Say player, let's all trust the medical team, no.
Player and team, also be behind you, no. This thing have to go into management high top, and it was an issue. I also be behind you, no. But I want Nante, senior, yes, or Nante now, and you're supposed to be behind you, no.
And also can't be a resource, no.
Also be behind you, no, Nante. It will be a thing we come back to, because honestly, the first set of information that I have, no, examine why most of them extra future. Because no proper medical IBI at the moment.
From medical team, no.
On one time of PBI, because see, as we speak today, that player I'm talking about, nobody know when he's returning.
And I was sad to also say, on my advice management, our pitch now, on my years training, our Dakojachi, or senior 1, and year 2, year 3. Won't mean kind of number of times on my cash management say. Pitch no more used to training ewa da kwajache no pitcher e bema players ne prepare and pass players ne prepare
na mo go pitch for no
ho de say for no dada na no me training also
na mo be ni one no obe
o me training ni one
so
so
so my
no ni one so o started that way
watch
yeah I know say they move to the new one.
Yeah, some more because
now old one was the issue. I think no one can, because we are aware of this story about how bad the old one is. And I say then they will do the new one. And I'm also tell no. And once and because no complaints about the old pitch in here and name what. And quickly now next one we new pitch. Send me on meeting our team also.
Information
they should and take a decision. Take a decision. Network na say Uganda say Jibu anhwe ya network complex omo aduno afi ontimi also bibia ontimi check hwe data nye dwuma say communicate what kind of country are we living in then omo for mu this yeah you can't do anything. You can't do anything. All the networks poor. Ontimi nhwe na omo discuss
ko visa kito so bad mami we oh mami ndio over the way
actually no din
and some
Chroma there
and somehow
the country is designed to help you feel. Kind of mine design nyame ambe mo a ontimi mo.
A design of mine say bibia
ya grow be feel is here. Oh, Jibo.
Now we say the only successful people in Ghana are politicians and some few business.
If you are not associated with them,
we a young man. I say one find yourself around these people, forget it.
Jibo imagine say we call airport my calculation there the
8 can see me but your bafo ona dana na we defend this idea.
There.
And then Saturday no ekwayi wa Asante Achimago. Now we complaining about here kwan enye. Ade am hu ne kwan so no. We dey from ihe ya baby ana to boot we. You for say Kubasi. Ede ba na ode ba we ti se de okokonongo no. Sa ka nketenkete no. Sebi kwase America omokoko ne kwan so no. Eho de enye kwan na enye.
Mpasho me defend America o.
No me say we de me kan besi asem. We enye kwan na enye. Sa ka no mo hwe no mo mpe bibinka. me say the interval between car no and car kese bi ba fo nyame na car kese no or the force will break.
Say no dey nyina ye condemn say
no sa car no mo fancy baby
ko fo kwa kasa. It's about reckless driving.
Enye sa so mu ntu omofo. Enye ba kupo.
The issue
about 3 almost said almost so. We you know adai.
So more.
Reckless driving.
So when you need for speed.
Reckless driving.
No.
It's the SSA do you know near the end.
I'm enter man
because you cannot reach the post line. And they say no obi anso so.
Omo parking si baby so driver send your madness so mo be ye. Omo parking car ni si baby.
Speed in the omoko. And I say back we you over.
Ese me yam say dey si shame me na on ba for.
Omo yipa omo you fan.
Adai. Kwa na woko.
Normal.
Obi a obi drive reckless bia no. There should be a way to punish the person.
O man ankasa na jibo yanka sports na man dey. Guy na si use bem.
O dey to aso.
Nya dey insert ra fa. So se no ma bi braji aku. You ma follow kotko come on free anopana free even starting free memne dano kra. Follow kotko discussions na very very interesting. Very, very interesting, Jibo. The big question I'll be saying is what is the direction? I say that is one aspect of the conversation. They are struggle to introduce into a year in Jibo, I'm struggling to understand the current direction. That is why I'm on a panel. Namenia Breaker said you shouldn't take any harsh decision or any decision within the movement. Yes, sir. We'll come back and sit here and talk about the same issue. The big question is, what is the direction
of
the club?
Defeat Abentini Kasa and I say,
last of the Kubetana Hakachere say, season ya Kotkube with me and Yadio Mobeto player. The academy boys never be team. So the first thing is that next season, with academy players, you are not going to be so strict on them in terms of winning a trophy. And I do academy boys near the Umba trophy. And for Mumba trophy. Over more 2 years beyond
the old is a topic in the moment.
Maybe.
Whatever.
So anything involving the next line of action, we cannot take that part out of the conversation. Sani Epamuzito cover coach for Braba. Is the next direction of the club going to include that? And as Epamuzito ne Nianko pe coach obetime the AG League next season ana. All these are relevant questions. You should be ready to ask the leadership of Asante Kotoko. Because Jibo Yambisa sa questions here within the heat of the moment. You best start up body. And I'm saying this because it didn't be a tete. Omunya dia ye the my youth team players build you for next year.
It didn't out say.
Oh.
Coaches Diana.
Coaches Dino.
What one way?
Oh, say Kotoko ni CK Dinkomo.
From Kenya.
Yes. I'm a running. Kotoko coach Masokuna do Dinkomo.
And then you
when you check akra.
Okay, Zito who ya.
Kotoko Masokuna do Dinkomo. Yes, Zito, I'm not Masokuna do Dinkomo.
No, me seek his wedding.
I'm the CK Dinkomo.
Now have you?